From the exhale became the soul of each human defined as an extension of the one love, further separated by the expression of the human's spirit, further separated from the one love by the flesh. As the ocean gives up the unidentified portion of itself to become the defined, separated, and identified raindrop, the raindrop rising from the water's surface is unseen and gathering at first, most like the essence of the ocean from which it rises, to become separate from and of the ocean at the same time in its passing state as a drop of rain in nature. As the one love gives up the unidentified portion of itself, the soul, to eventually become the defined, separated, and identified human, the soul extending from, rising from the one love is unseen and gathering, most like the essence of the one love from which it extends and rises, to become separate from and of the one love at the same time in its passing state as a human in nature. It is as a raindrop that the rising essence of water can most manifestly admire the ocean, and it is through the raindrop that the ocean can be most manifestly known. It is as a man that the soul can most manifestly admire the one love, and it is through the man that the one love can be most manifestly known. And so we are, humans, flesh from spirit, spirit from soul, soul from God manifest, God manifest from God unmanifest, the idea of God, the purest of the purest of the purest, the idea of the one love. It is to be known that to be loved by the one love is great, because to be loved is great. But to be love itself is the greatest, and that is our destiny. Before the ocean manifest is the unmanifest idea of the ocean. From the ocean's surface rises an undefined part of itself, rising without definition into the heavens, separate and gathering, invisible, distinguished as undistinguishable, collecting into a defined expression at a sufficient distance from the ocean's face, to become identified as a separate and distinct raindrop, only to travel vaguely defined back into the face of the ocean's surface, to be dispersed, dismantled, unidentified, relinquishing its expression to become once again a part of the ocean that has become from the unmanifest idea of the ocean in its purest form. Before the one love manifest is the unmanifest idea of the one love. From the manifest one love extends an undefined part, the soul, separating itself in spirit form without definition to the earth, separate and gathering, invisible, distinguished as undistinguishable, collecting into a defined expression at a sufficient distance from the one loved to become identified as a separate and distinct human, only to travel undefined in spirit form, in nature back into the one love, to be dispersed, dismantled, unidentified, relinquishing his expression to become once again a part of the one love that has become from the unmanifest idea of God in its purest of the purest of the purest form.